Hello guys, Shove2. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, this is what did the 11th Doctor do when he returned to Satan's pit? Now, if you don't know, the 11th Doctor returned to the impossible planet, Satan's pit, to collect one ood. But is that all he did? He got one ood. He was doing stuff in the base. So this is when there's no one about. Apparently, the ood were all back to normal. Apparently, well, I'm guessing they were all back to normal at this time period, and he got one. He got one, and he brought it back into the TARDIS. Now, my first thing. This is what happened in Pond Life. That's why there's an ood for. My first thing is, why didn't the 11th Doctor get all the ood for? Why did he just get one ood? That is one of the things I'm interested in. Why did he get one ood? And he wasn't interested in the ood. He left them. He didn't go back. He didn't try. And how did the 11th Doctor even manage to get back to the ood? To the ood when they were going into the black hole at the time. The Doctor would have only had a couple of minutes. He wouldn't have long. So that tells me something. But then, is it another thing? Was he trying? No, he couldn't have done it. Trying to get Rose. He couldn't have got Rose though. Or was he trying to read what was those words on the wall? Did he find a way to try and read those words? It makes you think, would he gone all that way just to save the ood? I know he just saved one ood. Perhaps he didn't have enough time, but go all that way for the ood? I don't think so. What would you have done? I mean, he couldn't have gone down to the beast because the beast was blowing up. The beast was burning. I think he was trying to read the words. He wouldn't have just tried to save one ood. I know he does save people, but one ood, the ood are always meant to be destroyed at that point. So save one ood is a bit like Pompeii. It wouldn't matter, that one ood, it'd be nice for it to survive, but it wouldn't matter. So if you're thinking it like that, that's the reason why in that. But I just think he was trying to read those words on the wall. I bet you the other came up and they didn't, because that is one of the biggest mysteries of Doctor Who. What were those words on that wall? What were those demonic words? What do they mean? What did they say? Before the universe. The Doctor would have been very interested to learn more about before the universe. Before he even existed, he would have been very interested. There wasn't no life back then, he said. And he said, "Is that your religion?" So basically, the beast knows there was life before the universe, and he was alive during that. So that asks me how he survived a huge Big Bang if he was alive before the Big Bang, unless he was in another universe or something like that. Or galaxy, whatever. So the beast survives. The beast survives. Does the beast survive? Yeah, that's another thing, because that one ood survived, and that had the possession of the beast in. So that one ood survives. Does the beast survive too? It's like Toby. If Toby survived, would he gone back to normal, or would he be the beast forever? Is my question mark, because they weren't taking no chances in the rocket. They just flew him out. They just unstrapped him. He went. So is that ood evil? That's a question. Anyways, there's a few thoughts for you. What did he do? The 11th Doctor do at Saint's Pit, and did it have to do with the wording? I think it did. It didn't have to do with the caves underneath. He wouldn't have gone to the caves. He went onto the space machine, the space station, and investigated, and he saved one of the youths. He could have done the same thing like he did with in series with the 12th Doctor in the what's it called, the superhero one, Christmas one, Captain Doctor Mysterio. where he was trying to set up a link so they could, cross timelines. Maybe he was trying to spy on the 10th Doctor and uh, Rose, because he misses Rose a bit. Because he did, I don't know, this time where he actually lost Amy and Rory. He might have just looked back at happier times with Rose and 10th Doctor. Anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what your thoughts are, and goodbye for now. Bye bye.